Let's see if this live stream shows up on the channel.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does. It says you're online. Come on. Show me we're live.
Well, anyway.
There we go.
Yay! It's working. No connection issues.
Finally!
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha
Yeah ha ha ha. Ha.
ha.
Yes, anyways, let's introduce
Ah.
ourselves. I am Reaper Swims.
And I am the floating head for the third time today.
For the third time. I thought it would be every time. But, you know.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Indeed.
But yes, Doodle stream.
Doodles. I don't know what I'm gonna doodle yet. But I'm gonna doodle.
Rough sketch of that idea of Arby's throwing hoops on Josh's horns while he's asleep.
That would be funny. I'll do it in green, because why not?
Why not?
First I'm going to put a mid-tone gray and make a background color.
Yes.
There we go.
Make it less aggro on the eyes.
Yes. You don't need my drawings waking up and choosing violence.
No. At least not for the viewer.
No.
They can wake up and choose violence on Halloween.
Yeah, there we go. It works for me.
Yeah, if the audience was wondering about our reaction to the stream finally working, we tried twice earlier to start the live stream, and we kept having connection issues. So Reaper had to move the temporary setup upstairs to where it's hot and uncomfortable.
Yep.
But it's working now, so we're happy about that. Whee!
I'm using the wrong brush for doing sketches like this.
Yeah, it's a bit dark to be visible.
That's not even what I was referring to. I was more referring to the fact that I was using the acrylic paintbrush instead of like a pen.
Ah. Yeah, that's cleaner. Aaron Michaels on Twitter says, "One day in an action movie, I want to see a chase scene that ends with an unexpectedly sturdy fruit stand that just totals both cars."
Yes. Yes, I love that.
I scroll Pinterest and quote memes, and you doodle.
Yep.
Because sometimes my brain just doesn't like to come up with things to talk about.
That is fair.
So I need some help from the meme department.
So it gives me funny ideas for like a company. Like, yeah, I had to head down to the meme department. I hate those guys. I can't take anything seriously.
Cowabummer.
I love that meme. I love that so much.
Yeah.
That's where my parents died, Raphael. Cowabummer.
What do you expect? A grown man is expressing his trauma to a teenager. What do you expect the teenager is going to do about that? He doesn't know what to do with your trauma.
Exactly. That's why it's so funny. It's like. Please refrain from breathing into your microphone.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Figured I should let you know before, it happens again.
Yes, I don't mean to jump scare you like that.
I appreciate the effort.
We.
I can draw arms sometimes. I promise.
To be fair, arms are just attached to hands, and hands are hard.
Yeah. That's why Josh's hand right here is a blob.
That's okay, this is Doodles.
Thanks. It's amazing. We have no problem making conversation. And then we start streaming. And we stop talking.
Yeah, I kinda spaced out there. Sorry.
Oof. It's all good.
I swear, I'm better at conversation than this. All the things I'm seeing on Pinterest are related to stuff that I can't talk about yet.
Because I haven't watched season 2 of Owl House.
Because you're not 18.
Oh. Well then. Well,
Scene from The Lion King. This is my world, full of monsters, NPCs, and loot. What's that shadowy place over there? I haven't come up with that yet.
that is a mood. That is a mood right there.
Indeed. Love them D&D memes.
Yes. This doodle is coming together and it's making me chuckle. What do you think?
I think that Arby's should be holding the extra rings.
Agreed. That is a really big ring for that sort of proportion.
To be fair, I don't think you've ever tried to draw rings before.
No, I haven't. Hmm?
A person is having a conversation with their dungeon master. Can I use a new UA? I'm assuming that might be character. DM says yes. I'm an owl folk wizard. Okay. Can speak many languages. Wait. Beg for your life in Celestial, a picture of the Duolingo owl holding a gun.
Yes! Yes! That would make a great boss, actually. Set up the the final big boss of the campaign is the Duolingo owl.
Honestly, that only works if the entire campaign was a ruse to get kids to study a certain language.
That is true.
Which honestly would just be such a kick-ass way to learn.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Watership Down snuck in its own language so that it was able to have a complete sentence in that language for the final fight, and nobody who hadn't read the whole book got it.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I remember crying when I watched Watership Down.
Oh, yes, it is that kind of movie.
Yeah.
It is dark.
Yeah, I think I was too young when I watched it to actually appreciate the movie.
Understandable. It's not really a children's movie, like not a little kid's movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd even been 7 at that point, so.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Older than 7 is the recommended age for Watership Down, depending on the kid.
Uh,
You friggin' fly.
woof. Yeah, I was not. Oh, I was a little child
Yeah, no.
who got scared of the rabbit with the red eyes.
Woundwort. I think.
I wouldn't know. I was just scared.
He was the bad guy.
Nah. Yeah, that tracks. The black rabbit with the white eye, not the white eyes, red eyes.
Yeah, I think. Otherwise, that was death, because there's more than one black rabbit in the movie.
Ah. Hmm?
Warforged. Fails their third death save. The party. Oven! No! I guess I'm looking at D&D memes for this stream.
Hey, that works. D&D memes are solid.
Whee!
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Mm.
Me waiting for my players to stop arguing so I can tell them they just alerted the guards with their arguing. It's that picture of Grogu holding the little soup cup
Ah,
behind a DM screen.
amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Paladin, I derive my power from the god of righteousness and light. From whence comes yours? Fiend packed warlock. I've got friends on the other side. I messed up that melody. I need to listen to that song again. But yes, it was a picture of Dr. Facilier.
Yes. One day I'll watch Aladdin.
Dude, he's not from Aladdin.
Oh.
He's from The Princess and the Frog, the last 2D animated film Disney made.
Well, I need to watch both of those films then.
Clearly! Good.
You cut out. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Good grief!
Yeah, well, you're talking to the kid who wasn't allowed to watch Toy Story, so I'm really surprised.
I wasn't either. I wasn't allowed to watch Lion King or any of that.
Yeah, me neither.
I got Alice in Wonderland.
I got 101 Dalmatians and Aristocats.
I got those too, only people now give Aristocats the side eye because of the one Siamese cat making a joke using chopsticks to play the piano when there's actually a song that you can play on the piano called Chopsticks.
Yeah!
Apparently it's racist!
Oh!
That's a Siamese cat making a joke about Chinese utensils in language.
I always assumed it was a joke relating back to this piano song called Chopsticks.
Yeah, that's probably what they were thinking. I'm honestly confused as to how it was racist. If someone could actually explain it to me, that'd be nice.
Same.
Are Siamese cats from China? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
They made the same comments about the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. I still don't see how having Siamese cats is racist. They're cats.
Yeah. I don't get it. If someone could explain it, I'd try my best to understand, but no one's tried to explain it to me.
Indeed. Regular RPG progression. Season 1, Save the Kitties. Season 40, Kill God.
Yeah.
Eh.
Hmm?
That was just a noise.
Not a noise of anything in particular.
It was a noise about finding it funny.
Oh, okay.
The rest of the party. How are you not dead? The barbarian who ran into a room full of bad guys alone. I have no idea!
It's a TF2 meme, isn't it?
Actually, that's Sonic.
Oh! Whoa! Well then.
Yeah, it's using shots from the Sonic movie.
Ah.
But I can totally see why you would think it would fit with TF2. Too.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably a version somewhere out there that, like a mod or something, that has all the characters in tutus. TF22.
It's just really aggressive dance competitions.
Well, you do not want to get kicked by a ballerina.
No, that's very true.
Your ribs will snap like dry pasta.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for that,
Yeah,
man.
don't fight with a ballerina.
No.
They got strong legs.
Yes, they can support themselves on a single leg. What can you do, sir?
On their tippy toes.
Yes.
They can support their entire body weight on their tippy toes.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with that.
Yep. Please, person, do not kick me. My ribs will not survive the encounter.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me think of something funny, like a villain could say sometime, where it's like, please, sir, please have mercy. I'm fairly certain that if you hit me, I will not survive the encounter.
Level 1 wizard.
Mood. The sorcerer in my party. Anyway.
When the rogue decides to steal from the strongest party member. What are you doing up there? Says the barbarian with no range. Rogue with boosts on spider climb. Staying away from you! That is also a shot from Spider-Man movies. I don't remember which one. There are several. It's the cage match. For anyone who knows that.
Yeah, I think that's the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, probably. It's been a while since I've reviewed them. What were you gonna say before I went off on another meme?
I was just gonna say that when my team was doing D&D the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we ended up finally getting out of a time loop, which was, fun, solid. You like to see
Yay.
And well, we ended up fighting this one creature that when you would hit it, it would like spit off like another smaller creature. It was a pain.
One of those.
We killed it barely. Cause yeah.
I have no context. Please tell me what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm trying. Okay, so in our party we have this one guy named Cyrus. He's pretty cool. Well, he actually kind of sucks, but he was like created for the purpose of like causing chaos and just terribleness to happen in the world. So he ditched being around gods and stuff because he's like, you cursed me to be this way. To heck with all of you guys.
Yeah.
And then his brother decided to show up and like hang out and everything, and that's Apollo. So they're kind of like angel demon type characters.
Cool.
And so what happens is we're fighting this creature. And we hit it, and it keeps spitting off these tiny little things that are like latching onto people's legs and just eating them.
Ah, ankle biters. Nasty.
Yeah. And first, Cyrus gets downed. Then
Oh no.
Apollo gets downed.
Oh dear.
Finn, who's our archer person, is out of range, shooting arrows.
Oh dang.
And my character, Precious Marvin, is standing there with two of these ankle biters latched onto him, trying to hit them with his greatsword.
Is he missing and hitting his legs?
No, he's not missing that badly, but
Okay, good. Poor Marvin.
yeah. And then, you know, and then Finn runs in because he's the only person with healing magic. And he heals Cyrus. And then Cyrus gets up, tries to hit the the ankle biters on Marvin, and promptly proceeds to trip and fall and get knocked out again.
Dang it!
At which point, Finn goes over to heal Apollo instead. And then Apollo kills the one ankle biter. Then Marvin manages to hit both his shots on the second one, killing it. And then just hugged Apollo because thank you, you made it so I didn't die.
Yes.
Because, like,
it's always good to show appreciation for that.
Yeah, I think my character in total has something like 40-something health, and at this point I was down to 6.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it was intense. But yes, Finn managed to shoot the arrow to take out the central one that was shooting off these.
He killed the source block.
Yes, he killed the source block.
Mm.
It was pretty crazy. Because these little ankle biters, you call them ankle biters, but that kind of demeans what they're capable of.
I called them ankle biters because they bit your ankles.
I mean, yeah, that part's accurate, but
like leeches.
Yeah.
Or those things from Metroid.
Yeah. But it was because these things, right?
Yeah.
They got to attack 4 times each.
What the heck?
Yeah.
DM! What the hey?
Yeah.
When a creature is just so WTF that you start yelling at God.
Oh, that's a mood.
Welcome to D&D.
Yep. But yes, so that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Because yeah, later we found out that if Finn hadn't taken out the main bad source block, it would have run off with Apollo. It would have just yoinked him.
Oh dang!
Yeah, because, well, we were on our way back to the capital at the time, because we had gone to go get a berry from a tree that blooms once a year.
Confounded foliage.
Yes, but when we got to this town, we discovered there was a time loop. We managed to sidestep the boss battle of that section.
That must have annoyed the DM. No wonder this fight was happening so hard.
I mean, he was like, he honestly, he was like, you know what? Fair enough. I didn't see that coming. He actually was pretty chill about it and everything. But so we were going to this place, but then we got stuck in this time loop, and in order for the tree to bloom, it would have to go to the next day. But it wasn't going to the next day because this one guy had a child who was cursed who would die on their 8th birthday, and their 8th birthday was the next day.
Who friggin' cursed the kid?
A really salty guy who used to have control of the town, but he sucked.
Well, he certainly proved that he still sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, so after dealing with this whole time loop thing, um but we got the flower, the berries, right? But the reason we needed them is so that this guy in the capital could make a potion to cure our party member Apollo from this insanity plague that's called the Red Plague that just kind of like infects your brain cells and then you go insane and start killing people.
Blood rage.
Yeah.
Contagious version.
Yeah. The one way to take care of it is hopefully this potion. The other way to take care of it is to take out the source, which is like this really difficult boss monster thing that we tried to fight, but then almost all of us ended up dying trying to fight it because we were like level 3.
Yeah.
So,
That's not a good match.
no, it's not. So we ended up. Uh, so we ended up going off and leveling up a bit, which was good.
Yes, congratulations on not losing any PCs.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for when we can next do that. Um, whatchamacallit? Campaign.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just really hyped for whenever I can do D&D with my friends. They're awesome.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Something interesting always happens with D&D.
Yeah. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong.
Such as, wasn't it like the first session that one of you got straight up downed by the end game boss because you tried to sneak stab him?
I didn't try and sneak stab him. I was not trying to be sneaky. Um, it was Curse of Strahd, and I was panicking. So, I just walked up to him and tried to just give him a little stab.
And he said no.
Yep, said no, and my DM was very kind and retconned it so that I didn't stay dead.
Yeah, he said no, you were insta-dead. And then the DM said, I'll fudge it.
Yep, because for some reason he kept rolling really high. Hmm.
Technically, since familiars can use magic items and spells cast from items used by a familiar behave as though the familiar cast it, you can give your familiar a ring of spell storing with the Find Familiar spell in it and give it to the familiar so the familiar can have its own familiar. Then you can give the familiar's familiar the ring and repeat ad infinitum.
Oh dear.
Fractal math glitch.
Yep. I mean, you can do that as long as the DM doesn't say no.
Yeah. But frankly, I wouldn't want to keep track of that many familiars.
That's a mood.
Like if it was some kind of end game fight, I might be inclined to use that fractal math mechanic to just have an army of familiars that are all going to attack at once. But I think that's the only scenario where I would think that would actually be useful instead of a vexation.
Ah, very fair.
DM, how do you want to introduce your chaotic evil druid to the party? Me. Picture of the horrible goose.
A painted eyeball.
Hey, what are the yellow things?
Their teeth.
I thought they looked like teeth.
Yay!
Just wanted to make sure.
They are indeed teeth.
Hey.
Visual painting is so cool.
Yeah. It's like painting with sponges. If you use two different colors and just dab it in a circle, you've got a bush.
Yeah.
Easy shading.
Yeah.
The one I laughed at this time is a bit. It's a picture.
Oh.
Killer whale coming through the waves with the words "Fed Up DM" listed on it. Small creature of some kind standing in the shallows with the text "Chaotic Stupid PC." Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember where I saw it, but there was this one where it's like you've got your 3-sided die. No, you've got your 4-sided die.
I know, it's confusing.
And then you got, but there's also the 2-sided die, which is you flip a coin. And then a
Yeah.
1-sided die is the DM said no.
Yes.
Also, on the stream, are you able to hear the fan running?
Try talking.
La la la. Speech.
Yes.
You can hear the fan?
Yes. It could also just be like room tone.
Oh, I'll try turning off the fan.
Okay.
Oh, that's turning the fan up. There we are. Is there still the sound of a fan?
Admittedly, it's somewhat difficult to tell considering that I've got the sound of my computer running right next to me.
Ah. Ah. I see.
It's lesser. Whatever the background noise is, it's lesser.
Yeah, well, there's another fan like down the hall, but I'm not getting up to turn that one off.
Yeah, no. I think it's just got to do with the quality of our microphones.
Yeah,
And neither of us are an audio engineer.
I would definitely say that the built-in microphone on my Mac is, well, it's a bit of a min-max. It's kind of
It picks
mid.
up everything.
It picks up everything, and that means everything.
Eh.
But at the same time, it doesn't have the best audio quality. Picks up everything,
Yeah.
and you get to hear it in like a crisp, like mid-level audio quality.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I can sit 3 feet away from the mic eating chips, and the people on the Discord call will be able to hear me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Miss the breeze of the fan, though.
Mm.
Doodles, doodles. You good?
Yeah, just making noise so I feel less awkward while looking for another meme that I can actually read out.
And I'm just kind of sitting here, just wondering what I should doodle next.
Balan.
Hmm, that is something I could do.
You've heard of Bill Nye the Science Guy. Meet Bork Nork the Science Orc. Enemy dealing a ridiculous amount of damage to the bard. The bard surviving and making a performance check to sing I'm Still Standing by Elton John.
Web images. I don't know how to say that, but anyway.
Reference pic.
Yep. But it's in the WEBP format, which means I can't open it as in the reference window, which is
That's friggin'
a
annoying.
pain. So I have to open it in the main thing, then save it, and then it's just a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Multi-classing druid and bard. Because who wouldn't want to be a lizard playing a leaf lute?
A solid point. Hey, we have a reference. This drawing is going to be so scuffed.
Well, that's why it's a doodle stream, not a fully fledged art piece stream.
That is true.
Artificer. I can bring magic and life to the most mundane objects. Monk. Through meditation and training, I have mastered my body, mind, and soul. Cleric. I have devoted my life to my god, and they have rewarded me with power. Fighters. Whack, 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 whack. Action surge. Whack, 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 whack.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
You good?
Yeah, just.
You're drawing him very tiny. You don't need to draw all of him. When I said draw Balan, I meant like a portrait, like shoulders up.
Oh. I still like this face though.
Okay.
Look at it!
Squish.
This looks like the kind of thing that's like a plushie with googly eyes.
Yeah.
But like an off-brand plushie.
Honestly, off-brand plushies is all you're gonna find of Balan, which is really annoying.
Yeah, it's sad. Like,
of course they would supply plushies of the Tims, but not Balan.
No, not the character that has really cool character design. No. I mean, I guess his outfit is kind of complicated, but still.
The biggest complicated bit is the way the cloak, the cape cloak thing works with that collar.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's part of what makes it so beautiful.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave Derpy Balan right there.
Okay.
I'll just continue on and, actually draw, like, what you meant instead of what you said.
Okay.
That seems
fun fact about Doodle streams, you do not need to partition out the page like that. You can just squeeze things in.
I suppose.
This isn't an assignment.
Not yet, it's not. Yeah, sorry.
Eh.
Duh.
Captain Nowhere from Twitter says, the only thing I ever imagine when people say I'll send you a DM, some guy bursts through the door wearing a wizard's costume.
I like that.
I'm doing my best to describe that picture. I'm assuming it was a GIF.
Yep. That does sometimes happen on Pinterest.
Yeah. Well, people posting screenshots to share the thing instead of sharing the original thing.
Yep. That's alright.
Yep.
Also, sometimes when I'm looking at Balan's design, the brim of his hat just reminds me of a mustache.
Well, it is where his nose should be.
That is true.
And I don't care what's canon in the released game. I think that the not white boy design was better.
Yeah. Much more
The
interesting.
one that, yes, and also the one that the higher ups in the business thing pressured the creative team to change.
Ugh.
As far as I'm concerned, Balan is a black guy and those are dreadlocks, and I don't care.
Fair.
He is awesome.
Mm,
He is awesome and pretty and fun,
yes.
and I need to get back to playing that game because I haven't even gotten halfway through it.
I mean, neither have I, but I actually started playing it, so, you know.
It's really fun, as long as you don't expect it to be an action game.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle platformer that got misdescribed as an action platformer. Yes, there is combat, but you need to use the outfits and stuff in order to solve puzzles in the terrain.
Yes.
Getting the genre wrong just disappoints people.
Yep. I honestly found it like really fun from what I've played.
Yeah. It's super pretty and it's fun, and you can actually totally cheese some of the costumes that you're definitely supposed to lose almost as soon as they're done whatever task they were designed to do by changing outfits before you jump.
Yeah. I love it when you can choose games.
Yeah. Admittedly, I have no idea if that was a deliberately placed mechanic or not, just letting people be able to do that. Sort of like how I don't think that when they put redstone into Minecraft that someone would be able to build an entire computer that was able to actually work, or a phone that you could order real-world pizza from.
Yeah.
Like, how? How did the signal reach from inside this video game out to a phone line?
That's a solid question. One that I cannot answer.
Redstone Minecrafters. It's simple, really. No, it isn't. I don't speak computer. Or
see,
redstone.
see, the secret is, sorry, just I kind of find these videos funny, where it's making fun of the tutorials that aren't good tutorials.
Yeah.
So it starts out with step 1, place a block. Step 2, be good at redstone.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels.
Yeah. The most I know how to make is a gem door. That's it.
I don't even know that. I
That's
can
okay.
make. I can. I messed up getting those powered rails in my head to run
That's
in our
okay.
Minecraft world.
That is A-okay, my friend. We
Whee! It's
slightly
the silly
less.
hat man.
It is the silly hat man. Just, slightly derpy looking, but I tried.
Hey, to be honest, he is kind of derpy looking, but that's part of what makes him endearing.
Very true. Very, very true.
Plus, to be fair, top hats with curved brims are one of the harder things to draw, just like cowboy hats, again, because of the curved brims.
Yeah. I kind of flattened his top hat.
That's okay. You have not done much to try and draw top hats before.
That's very true. I tried to draw I tried to draw a realistic top hat to enter like a contest thing at my school once. I didn't get it done in time, so I didn't win. But I looked at the other ones and I'm like, yeah, that was a much better design than what I had come up with. The design
To be fair,
was supposed to
top
be.
hats are. We're bad at this. You go first.
Oh, it was supposed to be like poster designs for the play.
Ah.
And mine was a top hat hanging off of an old fashioned standing mic.
Ah.
But then there were other ones that actually had like people in them, and I'm like, oh well. I tried.
Yeah. To be fair, top hats are a lot more complicated than people usually think.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to get that cool slanted angle. That piece of paper was an interesting experiment to figure out.
Which piece of paper?
I was trying to make a Balan doll for like my doll customizing hobby,
Ah.
and I kind of managed to get the general shape correct. But then I got distracted and never wound up finishing it, and man, it's a wonky shape.
Hmm.
DM, you can't solve your problems with sad flute music, Bard. I can try!
But yes. Did I tell you? There might be. Did I tell you about the uh did I tell you how we sidestepped the boss in the time loop area of the campaign?
I don't think so. We got a bit distracted.
Yes. Well, so how we managed to sidestep the boss of that section was, well, you see, the time loop was caused by this guy because he didn't want his kid to die. Very fair. But
Yes.
like everyone's memory would reset every time loop except us and him because well we entered the time loop from outside and well because he was the one who set up the time loop. Yeah. But then we have a changeling in our party, Finn. He's a changeling, very cool. Uh, and basically, Finn pretended to be the guy's kid
Oh, dang.
and made him think that she was remembering the time loops.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah. So he ended up showing his hand and going to um basically hard reset the time loop so that time would repeat, but
Uh,
not even he would remember it, and neither would any of us.
hmm.
And so, you know, our stealthy guy, our stealthy Cyrus, followed him,
Eh?
and basically this guy he had taken out his heart and attached it to this automaton to do the evil magic things to cause time to reset.
Ah.
But Cyrus runs up and stabs the heart, this guy's heart, which is sitting like attached to this automaton. And then the automaton is like, "Thank you for freeing me. I'm no longer under his
Dang.
control. I'll reset it one last time, and then time will continue as normal."
That is very generous of that automaton.
Yes, it is. Um, But yeah, we were supposed to fight the automaton, but we just kind of didn't.
You saved it.
Yeah, we saved it.
Honestly, fighting the automaton sounds like a more angsty plotline than just saving it.
Yeah,
Congratulations on dodging the angst.
thanks.
With slightly different angst.
Oh yeah, that guy got kind of messed up.
Yeah. Honestly, though, why didn't the guy just, not acknowledge the kid's 8th birthday and then wait an extra year and celebrate their 9th birthday?
I don't think that would have changed anything.
Well, I mean, a memory erasing spell so that nobody knows when the kid's birthday is would have helped.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe just erase the concept of birthdays from the whole village.
Mayhaps.
Because spells can be finicky like that. Was the kid going to die in his 8th year, or was the kid going to die on their 8th birthday? Because the simple solution to dying on the 8th birthday is to just not have an 8th birthday.
Yeah, I don't think it was a case of like 8th birthday. I think it was a case of turning 8.
That's why you have someone be 7 for 2 years.
Well, either way, I'm not 100% sure that she's actually dead, but that's me. Because it was one of those things where, like, she just kind of glowed red and then disappeared.
Well, that brings up the question of how it was phrased again, because was it that the child would die, or that the father would lose his child?
That's a fair question, and I wish I could remember what the guy said.
Admittedly, I think it would be secondhand information unless you were there to witness when the kid got cursed.
That's very true. But yeah.
People are always making obvious mistakes when they forget to pay attention to specific wording of spells.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And there was this ogre in the town named Doodle. So sweet.
Aw.
It became like every time it would reset, Marvin and Finn would just go and make sure to purchase a set of cutlery because just too wholesome.
Aw.
It was just too wholesome. Yeah.
We love a wholesome NPC.
We do. We certainly do. I'm sorry, I can't get over the face of this really kind of disgruntled Belen I drew.
Someone put Belle-Anne through the laundry on the wrong setting.
Yeah, exactly. It's just too funny. Like, get that drawn on your arm and have it for a week, you know? Unfortunately, I'd have to print it out in order to make a stencil, but, you know.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Good coffee.
Well, there's a 2-sentence horror story.
Mm?
After rescuing the king from the wiles of the succubus, the princess gives you a kiss as you leave. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, something else that happened in the combat where almost our party got downed in its entirety.
Yeah.
At one point, the creature charmed Marvin, so he couldn't attack the creature, like the main creature, because he just thought it was too beautiful.
Dang it, that's annoying.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny to ham it up though, because it's like it's when Scab falls off and turns into a creature that's about to wreak havoc on our poor party, and Marvin's just standing there going, "So angelic." And I just enjoyed hamming it up just like that.
Yeah.
What character could I draw from memory?
Pac-Man.
That is true. I can indeed draw Pac-Man from memory. I may not be able to draw him well because he's essentially just a circle, but
Like one of those memes where it's just basically the same picture every time with maybe one detail changed. It's Pac-Man. It's an apple pie as viewed from above.
Yep.
It's a pie chart explaining things. This isn't D&D related, and it involves puns about swearing.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you want that on the stream.
Probably not.
It's the B word if you're curious.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's your stream, dude.
I have the stream set to mature, so like I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
My mom. Honey, our son called me a bitch. My dad. That son of a bitch. How dare he call you that?
Meh. Nah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a mature tag on the stream enables a lot more than just cussing.
Yeah, probably. Ow. There are certain things that are against the TOS.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Our audio quality isn't good enough to be able to understand you. Exactly.
Sorry, just chicken fingers.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Food is important. I don't know. You were saying it with a mouthful of chicken fingers after going, oh.
What were we talking about?
D&D, I think.
Oh.
Marking the stream as mature.
Oh, right. Yeah, like explicit content like horny stuff. Well, not horny
Yeah.
stuff. Horny stuff. It goes against the terms of service because I actually read the terms of service and the privacy policy. Anyway,
Kudos for you.
I always like to see.
Genuinely impressive.
Oh, thank you. I also read the one for signing up for EA and Origin and stuff because, yep. And guess how many different pages of text I had to read and agree to for the EA one?
Too many.
4.
Yeesh.
Yeah, and I mean that's 4 separate agreement things I had to read. Because in order to sign up for Origin, you have to have an EA account. And to sign up for an EA account, you have to read the privacy policy and terms of service. And then for Origin, you have to read the privacy policy and terms of service. So I had to read the privacy policy and terms of service for both of them. All because I wanted to play Sims.
See, that's why I find it easier to just sidestep all that business.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna come back to bite me at some point.
Maybe.
Not reading terms and conditions. But I'm already in with Google, so if they go down, I'm screwed either way.
Woof.
I just kind of accepted that, and I'm gonna enjoy the convenience on the way.
I like reading the terms of service because usually for well, I was about to say honest companies, but there's rarely those, but companies that are more trustworthy than not, when you read their online terms of service, there's certain things that are included in it.
Yeah.
But if sometimes certain things seem a little suspicious to me. Because in a privacy policy, they have to disclose who they share your information with.
Yep. Basically, I've assumed that Google shares my stuff with everybody, which is why I don't put anything I would regret a stranger seeing on the internet.
Solid. That's a solid choice. And I was sitting here wondering, what kind of stuff have I posted on there? Is there anything I would regret? And I went, well, the thing is if a stranger saw some of the stuff, I'd be fine. But if people who actually knew me saw it, I would be concerned.
Yeah, welcome to the weirdness of the internet. You're totally okay discussing deep traumatic events from your life with a stranger online, but as soon as one of your friends wants to see your sketchbook, it's no.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's not the secret sketchbook.
Yes. Yes, the distinctions of the sketchbooks.
Yeah. Sort of like Black Ops. It's the sketchbook that you swear you don't have.
Yeah. I more have a folder for that, but anyway.
Hey, whatever works, dude.
It seemed like a waste of a sketchbook.
If you're drawing in it, then it's not a waste of a sketchbook.
I suppose you have a point.
That's what a sketchbook is for!
I suppose. Me writes notes in my sketchbooks and draws in my notebooks.
To be fair, the notebooks have lines which helps you visually keep things in proportion.
Yeah, that is true.
I've seen memes of people talking about that concept. How they'll do a little doodle on a lined piece of paper and it'll turn out great. As soon as they try to draw on a blank piece of paper with no lines, it ends up horribly and they don't understand why. It's the lines.
Yeah.
You're subconsciously using them as reference. Visual anchors.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes.
You running out of steam, or you want to keep going?
I don't know. I'm just can't think of anything to draw.
Bananas.
I'm very bad at bananas, but I will try and draw a banana.
It's a good reason to practice drawing bananas.
Banana. Ish.
Banana. That's a banana. Now a boomerang.
Okay, a boomerang is easier than a banana.
Is it?
Yeah. Ish. Boomerang.
Ha. Nice.
Because this is going to sound funny, but I have a better image in my head of what a boomerang looks like than a banana. Because I saw a boomerang in Sherlock, and I don't like bananas.
Okay.
So my brain just ignores that bananas exist 90% of the time. But a boomerang, well, that was involved in something I was really into at one point, so that's been just burned in there, so.
Yeah.
You doing okay?
I'm doing fine. I just got distracted because I'm scrolling on Pinterest.
Oh. Fair enough.
When you roll a nat 1 and the DM is in a good mood, you saved me? I'm not through with you. Yeah, that's using a shot from Teen Titans. The good version.
Yeah, I assume you're meaning Teen Titans as opposed to Teen Titans Go.
Yes. If you like it somewhere else, please. It
Fair enough.
brings me pain. Imagine trying to go swimming in the depth of the story, only instead of it being the pool that you're used to, it's frozen over.
Cold.
And you crash on the ice because the ice is
Oof.
just that thick and there is no depth.
Woof, woof.
It's like swan diving into a puddle.
Oof.
Yeah. Random NPC. Entire party rolling an insight check. Yeah.
I assume it's an image.
Yeah. It's some guy facing away from the camera, further away, and then close to the camera, there's some other lady holding an axe behind her back.
I mean, yeah. We are having some fun.
Yay! What is that?
It's a smiley face.
It's been corrupted by something.
Mm-hmm.
Quarantine that smiley face.
Okay.
Very cursed. Well done.
I am too busy to finish the word. So it is a quarant box.
Hi, Annie.
I like quarant box though.
Okay.
It is the quarant box. If we had not contained it as quickly as we had, it may have eaten the tree, or even worse, the banana.
Oh no.
Then there'd be no hope for us saving anyone.
Oh. Fueled with potassium and fiber, there would be no hope.
The world would be over.
Why did I end up with a teacher meme on my feed?
Personally, I find them funny, but I can find almost any meme intended for almost any demographic funny. But
Have you seen the picture of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson carrying an absolutely massive bag in one hand?
no.
Well, it's a picture of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson carrying an absolutely massive bag in one hand with the caption, "Oh, you know, just taking some papers home to grade." Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny because I've heard my real teachers complain about that.
Yeah. Makes you wonder why they keep assigning homework.
It really does.
Literally no one. The wizard who just learned Fireball. Picture of Mabel. I am the god of destruction!
Yes. Also,
Ah.
existential crisis Lenny face.
Poor Lenny.
Yeah.
The party. Have mercy, please! The DM. There is no mercy. The DM. An ungodly amount of frogs. Hi, Josh. Nerm.
Nerm?
Nerm.
What's that?
There's a surprising amount of overlap between the Has-Been Hotel fandom and the D&D fandom. I'm seeing a lot of D&D text overlaid from shots from the pilot.
That makes sense.
I can't explain this one.
Oh. Am I about to get a message?
Yes. Because it's too perfect. It just doesn't hit the same if I try to explain it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I opened the image on the separate page. The fighter rallying the townsfolk against demons. The warlock who needs to fill a magic goblet with innocent blood.
Honestly, I think it might be fun to play a warlock if it didn't come with so much evil baggage. Because then it would need to be in a specific mood, and it's honestly not my default state.
Fair.
You might want to draw his other hand over top of his upper arm.
Yeah.
Like, just yeah, that works. Difficulty with depth.
Yep.
After Josh wakes up. Ah, Arby's. You goofball. Delightful little ragamuffin. I probably should have asked earlier what the rating of our streams was so I would know how much I need to censor my mouth.
Well, you either have it marked as mature or not, so.
The rating system for online stuff is so vague.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume that I'm allowed to swear because it's rated mature.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now I've gotten distracted by has-been hotel memes. That was a very quick slide. D&D, 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 D&D overlapping with has-been hotel. Straight into has-been hotel.
Are we surprised?
I'd probably be less surprised if I knew about the creative team behind has-been hotel being into D&D.
Hmm.
Huh. A single frame where Alistair isn't smiling. I believe he's mid-word.
Hmm.
Or else it's an edited image. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
Hmm?
bard trying to make some money by performing. The drunk wizard. Emma send it.
I Arms are hard.
Yes.
Having 6 arms is even worse.
Yep.
There we go. There is the meme. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I know what's wrong with this arm, though. So that means I can probably, maybe, hopefully fix it.
It's got to do with depth.
Yeah, that is certainly part of it.
Hmm?
I find this idea funny.
It is funny.
Hmm.
I'm sending another one.
I
Dang it, Steam, I didn't mean to click you.
yes.
Go away. It's another complicated one that's too difficult to explain.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, though. 3 nat 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll open this as original so that I can show the wonderful people. The BBEG expecting to flex and leave gets smoked. 2 rolling 3 net 20s.
Yeah, when that kind of dice thing happens, the D&D gods decided that character is just gonna die.
Yeah, just straight up deceased.
Yeah. And honestly, the kinds of coincidences that happen IRL are honestly really similar to the kinds of crazy coincidences that happen with dice rolls in D&D.
Yeah.
So I can't help but think that there is some element of dice being played with the world.
Mm.
Einstein didn't believe that, but quantum physics is an established thing at this point.
Yeah. There we go. We got 2 panels of a comic.
Woo!
I
Well
love
done.
I love the second one so much.
Yes. I'm glad Josh is feeling better today, so he actually cares.
Yep. I mean, I'm not sure you'd appreciate it if you woke up because somebody was tossing rings at your face.
Honestly, I'd probably wake up because they missed and hit my nose.
Fair point. Fair point.
But congrats to Arby's for actually getting one.
Yeah.
Playing horseshoes is actually rather hard.
Yeah. It is. I just don't think Josh appreciates Arby's playing horseshoes on his head.
Not while he is asleep, no.
Yeah. It's just like I was having a peaceful nap, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm sorry.
What?
I just thought of something funny. You know how like in Minecraft there's the curse of binding, right?
Yeah.
And that basically means that like once you put that piece of armor on, you can't take it off until it either breaks or you die.
Yeah, I had a computer game with an item that had something like that. It was called Glue something.
Uh, I just had an idea.
Yeah?
You equipped Arby's. Curse of binding activated.
And it is activated with social contact.
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite things is as far as I have it worked out in the story, Arby's just showed up on his doorstep one day and was like, "Hi."
Maybe he was pulling like one of those Girl Guides things and just selling cookies.
That would kind of make sense.
Or inviting random people to a party.
Mm. Yeah, maybe.
Arby's is the extrovert that adopted Josh, the introvert.
Yeah,
The
basically.
very depressed introvert.
Yep. Mm?
It was a little animated video clip of a line that was said at some point during one of the Honeycast streams, with Bosco reading a line for Alistair
Uh,
that was actually originally from Fairly Odd Parents.
ah.
It was very well animated.
Hmm.
I'll send it to you, but maybe for later.
Mm. Yeah.
Hey, almost up to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Me. Rest of party. So please explain to us again why you're wanted in this country and banned from the Wizard College. Necromancer PC. We all make mistakes in the pursuit of knowledge, Jimbo.
I know that meme.
Eh. It's weird though, because that's not the character that calls anyone Jimbo.
Yeah.
And I know where the origin of that Jimbo line is from. That was a weird show.
Jimmy Neutron, right? Or am I just not correct?
Jimmy Neutron, boy genius.
I was correct. Amazing.
Yes, it started out as a movie, and then it had a TV show that was very hectic and difficult for the team to work with because they were sometimes having at most a week to plan.
Yikes.
Yeah. It was a chaotic cluster truck of a show.
Yeah.
Also, the 2000s CG.
Yeah. Certainly a look.
Yes, especially with the hair, because Violet Parr hadn't happened yet.
Pilot car?
You remember The Incredibles?
Yeah.
Violet. Her hair was a technological breakthrough.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Before Incredibles, most CG characters had, like, solid cartoon plastic hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh heck, a third panel. What a treat. Whee! Harry Potter fans, I want to be a wizard. Star Wars fans, I want to be a Jedi. SCP fans, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for that one guy that voluntarily moved into containment.
Meh.
When the party is goofing around and the DM says, everybody roll for perception. Well, needless to say, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I couldn't even avoid saying it to the tune of the jingle. Ah!
You get there, fam.
I'm fine. I am fine. Just vaguely irritated that I couldn't avoid saying it in the tune of the jingle. Angry shoelace snake.
Alright.
If anyone understands, there is going to be someone that understood that reference.
Okay.
But, yeah. Angry shoelace snake.
To anyone who understood that, enjoy.
I sent you the picture.
Sorry, when we're streaming, it doesn't give me the bloop when Discord stuff happens.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I think it has to do with it for some reason on my Mac, it automatically on Discord activates streamer mode, so it's like not giving me any.
It's trying to be helpful.
It's trying. Yes. Yeah, shoelace snake.
Grumpy shoelace.
Yeah.
Precious boy.
Yep.
I like your boys. They're precious.
Thank you. I like them
You're
too.
welcome. Yeah.
Hey, we just hit the 2-hour mark.
Hey.
And I think that's enough doodling for now for me.
Okay.
It's
Well
been
done.
fun.
You managed to churn out a comic.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, thank you everyone who is either watching now or later.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. If you're on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe if you like more of this kind of stuff. Usually we do stream Minecraft, though, so the conversation flows a bit easier.
Yes.
Today's just a bit weird.
Yes, this week is a bit weird, but anyway.
Yeah. Don't fear the Reaper.
I'm not that scary. It's all good. It's been fun. And see you later, maybe.
Later.
Boy.